Hi, I'm Jesse. I've got a lot of books, and I'd like to share them with you. Today we're looking at books about Lego. So, I've had a lot of Legos ever since I was a child, and now that I have a daughter, I have an excuse to buy even more Legos. We play with them a lot. You can see here I'm in front of our Lego bins, sorting all the different colors. When you take the fact that I really love books, combine them with the love of Lego, you get the deadly combination of Lego books. I have about 25 or so different books about Lego, and I've picked the top 10 here to share with you. Number 10 is The United States of Lego. So, this is a really fun book. It's quirky, it's weird, it's pretty cheesy because it's just a series of jokes about the different states in the US. And they're all sort of stereotype jokes. I'm from New Jersey, there's a picture here of the Jersey Shore. Uh, in New York, they have a taxi cab, but the joke is that they're splitting a taxi cab. It's fun. It's these Lego characters posed in different ways, and it's just a blast and fun for the kids, and just a neat book. Okay, number 9. This is the Lego Batman movie, behind the scenes, making of the movie. The Lego Batman movie, for anyone who hasn't seen it, for anyone who hasn't seen any of the Lego movies, the first Lego movie was excellent. The Lego Batman movie is actually one of the best Batman movies ever made. They really got the theme correct, the theme of family, which has been a consistent theme of Batman that has run through the comics, but we haven't seen in the movies as much. The book is a lot of fun because it focuses a lot on the minifigures, which has always been such a huge aspect of Lego, and as well as drawings and sketches for the movie, all the artwork that went into it. It's just a lot of fun to read. Number 8 is Still Life with Lego. This is fun, something a little different. It's just posed pictures of everyday scenes and fun little pictures and designs using Lego bricks. So there might be pictures of fruits and vegetables, and a piano, and fish, and a laboratory, and writing, and shoes, and gumballs, and plants, and there's a lot of interesting everyday things, but it's fun seeing how they recreated them in Lego. Okay, this one is pretty obscure. This is Art of Brick's Mouse Guard. So Mouse Guard is an independent comic book about anthropomorphic mice going on adventures, kind of a medieval thing. But this book, and I'm not a big fan of the comics. I've read a few. That's about it. But this book has some really excellent Lego buildings, Lego designs, Lego constructed scenes in it. They're really beautiful and some of the most detailed I've seen, and it just makes the book really incredible to look through and really interesting. And it's amazing that such an obscure combination, such a niche thing, managed to get published, and I'm glad it did because it's really cool. All right, next we've got The Lego Architect. So this book's really neat because it's a history of architecture. It runs through all different real architecture styles and then shows how they might be built in Lego as well. So you've got brutalist style and Art Deco style, neoclassical style, and it shows some examples of real buildings in that style, and then corresponding Lego buildings and some famous examples in that particular style. So it's more of an educational book. You can learn about real architecture and then translate it into your Lego designs. All right, now we've got the Lego Neighborhood book, but this is number 2. I like this one a lot better than number 1. I feel like they've improved it. It has an interesting mix because when you make a Lego book, there's the debate of, okay, do I show really cool Lego models and designs, or do I show instructions on how to build them? And some of these books do both. And it's the ratio there that makes the book really well designed, I feel. And in the first Lego Neighborhood book, I think they did too many instructions, and there wasn't much other substance to the book. But this one, they have a lot of cool designs, a lot of great pictures of different buildings, different things you can create, and then instructions, not just of the whole building, but of different parts and different touches and different effects and things that you can add onto your buildings. They've also put little Lego characters of themselves, of the authors, in the book to walk you through what's going on, which is really neat. All right, a slightly similar book, but this is Brick City. And this one is pretty hefty, actually, and walks through Lego models of famous cities around the world. So you get buildings in Paris and Barcelona and London, and quite a large section on New York, of course, which is great. And it has that mix again of instructions, so you can see, oh, I can build a little taxi that's cute, but then it also has the Oculus in this elaborate construction of it. And it has how to make the Macy's Day Parade and how to make a Lego hot dog and a hot dog stand. So it's a lot of fun with fun touches of all different landmarks around the world. All right, number 3. This is the Ultimate Lego Book. And you can see it's a little used here. This one I've had for a long time. This is a DK book, which is a publisher that makes these beautifully designed books. I have some of their travel books, history books, all sorts of different things. And here they've done this great combination of tons of information and tons of examples of built Legos on every page. So this book is dense. It is packed with information and fun Lego things and fun Lego pictures. And it's just a joy to read through. All right, number 2. This is in the Beautiful Lego series. This is Beautiful Lego Wild. So there's this books. I could have picked several in the Beautiful Lego series. It's no instructions, no text, just merely a series of really cool built Lego examples, really elaborate. And this one is Wild. It's all animals and creatures, and they're just so beautifully done. They're by different creators, and they're just some of the most elaborate and interesting and fascinating and detailed Lego creations I've ever seen. And so this is just a really enjoyable book to look through, maybe inspire you to build some Lego things. And that brings us to our number 1 book. This is Lego OCs. And this is a book you won't find anywhere because I published it. I just printed a quick copy on Blurb. And the reason this is number 1, which is kind of a cheat because it's not a really published book, is because I'm hoping it reminds us that the most important Legos and the best Legos are the ones that you build yourself. And what this book is a series of funny minifigures that my wife and my daughter and I have created. And we just created this really funny book to showcase all these really hilarious minifigures. So for example, here's some of our original characters. This is Sombrero Detective, Safe Girl at Sea, Pumpkin Boss, the grumpiest leprechaun in town, Little Turtle Who Finally Grew Up, Polly Want a Banana, Llama Batman, I Don't Know What This Thing Is, Bosom Bunny, and Fiddler on the Head. So that's it for the top 10 Lego books. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon with more books.